At the end of last month, opposition fighters freed two journalists who'd been taken hostage. One was a Dutch freelance photographer. The other, John Cantlie, told us about his ordeal.
Instead of being picked up by Free Syrian Army guys, we were delivered by mistake into the hands of Islamic jihadists. None of them were Syrian. Looking around, they were of Pakistani origin, Bangladeshi, Chechnyan, anything but Syrian. Initially, they said they just wanted to check our IDs, that we really were journalists, and they'd let us on our way. But one night, first night that we crossed, we were handcuffed. The next day, we were handcuffed all day. They took all our goods. And from there, it was pretty obvious that it was only going to go downhill. On the second full day, we were moved at gunpoint with Kalashnikovs cocked, with the safeties off. We were moved into a larger tent where there were some other prisoners. These guys were Syrian. And we were handcuffed to those prisoners. We were blindfolded. And that was the first time that they intoned that we should be ready to meet our maker. It was this point that I said to Jerome, or we basically said to each other, this isn't going to get any better. This is only going to get worse. So there was a rip in the back of the tent, and we decided that while we weren't too weak, we knew where the border was. We decided we'd do a runner. We'd try and escape. They said that Al Qaeda was up the road. That was actually the terminology they used, and certainly after our escape failed, we were shot. I was shot in the arm. Jerome was shot in the leg, and they just poured a hail of bullets onto us until we had to surrender. Our fear was then that we would be transferred, maybe exchanged to an Al Qaeda unit. These guys were quite amateurish. A lot of them were very young. They were there, I would almost say, on a jihadi holiday. They were unified under an Islamic flag that gave them purpose and a reason. They said that they were there to fight Assad's forces, but that after that they would be imposing Sharia law on the Syrian people.